Alrighty, setting up for Porygon. I'm curious about Porygon. Let me just set my text and new game. Alrighty, Porygon he's a bit of a weird Pokemon. He's very hard to obtain in the game. You have to spend literally 200,000 Pokédollars at the game corner. And remember, in Gen 1, you can only buy the game corner coins in 50s. You can't buy them in thousands, so it also took a stupid amount of time. Porygon, he's a strange one. His learn set's not too bad. His stats aren't fantastic. I just need to turn that off so I can get Porygon as the starter. Cool. So Porygon, he starts with, from memory, I think it's Tackle, Sharpen, and Conversion. Now, the Conversion move is going to be very useful against Brock, because Conversion will give Porygon the same typing as its opponent, so that will mean that Brock's Tackle attacks don't do as much damage. On the other hand, Porygon only having Tackle is kind of a disadvantage, and you see his stats. His stats aren't like terrible, but they're not good either. So yeah, he's going to be an interesting one. Being a normal type, he doesn't really have weaknesses to any of the gyms, except I guess if you count the fighting dojo. So that's kind of in his favor. What's also not in his favor is because he doesn't have those weaknesses. His type, the moves that he learns moves. He can learn Thunderbolt, he can learn Psychic, he can learn Ice Beam, he can actually learn some really good moves. So it's not really a disadvantage, him being just a normal type, if he has that learn set. Because he can become super effective against almost any battle that he participates in, especially with Ice Beam. That'll make him good against, grass, it'll make him good against flying types, ground and rock as well. Good for Bruno, good for Erica, and good for anything that's got low special, to be honest. Remember, special counts for both attack and defense in this game. I just gotta take a drink. Oh, that's better. So Porygon, before fighting the first rival, I'll do what I normally do. I usually go to Viridian Forest and just gain those first couple of levels, just to beef my Pokemon up a little bit, so the battles aren't just pure luck-based wins, but not over-level to the point where it's just like the conclusion of the battle's just a foregone result, like we know what the result's going to be. So the reason I level up a little bit before the first rival is because his Pidgey knows Sand Attack, and if you get hit by Sand Attack, you're pretty much gone. You're going to have to redo the battle, or you're going to have to sit there and just hope you don't get knocked out while you miss, a good 5 or 6 times. So I'll pick up the potions around Viridian City. I'll use them only really if they're needed, but so at level 9 I'm going to go back, I'm going to go and do that first rival battle. Porygon, at this stage he should be able to win, but it should still be a close battle. Sadly, it's really dependent on how many times Porygon gets hit by Sand Attack. So, alright, let's head over, get rid of that Spearow. Let's give first rival a go, see how we go. Alright, Tackle's doing well, although... Oh, Jesus, alright. So, Porygon didn't even get through Pidgey, which is kind of bad, because Bulbasaur can learn... he can use Leech Seed on you. And Bulbasaur's, he's nothing really special, but he's not weak either. He takes a little bit to knock him out, so alright, let's do this trainer. Porygon's at level 10. Might even battle a couple more Might even get him to level 11. Just to, just so I can knock out that Pidgey quickly enough, because if it uses Sand Attack, it's pretty much a loss. Alright, let's knock out a Caterpie, knock out another Caterpie. Come on, get those Metapods. Level 11. Let's try again. Let's try again at level 11, 2 levels higher than before. Just give Porygon a quick heal. And let's head on over. If I can find the center, there we go. Alright, so Porygon. Level 11 shouldn't be a problem, right? Alright, okay, that's bad. We've already been hit by a Sand Attack. We've been hit by a few more Sand Attacks. Yeah, we're not going to win. Oh, that's luck. Alright, that was really, really lucky. I got hit by a few Sand Attacks, but Porygon managed to get some clutch accuracy and knock out Bulbasaur. So I reckon, like 9 times out of 10, I would have lost that. I just got that one lucky one where Porygon actually managed to get to hit, because he probably only had about 2 shots left in him. So Porygon against Brock, that's going to be a tough one. Porygon does have Sharpen, which raises his attack, which I might actually have to use. I'm not fond of those sorts of strategies where I'm boosting Pokemon's stats, mainly because of the glitch in Gen 1, which will, after you have all the badges, or depending on the badge that you have, Brock, for example, will raise your Pokemon's attack. With that, every time you use Sharpen, you'll get another 12.5% slapped on top, the more times you use Sharpen. So it'll make Porygon, like, 3 times stronger than what he should be, which I don't want in these runs. I want my Pokemon to be using its stats. Those stats you see there, the 21, the 25, the 17, the 24, they're the stats that I want to be fighting with, not just spamming stat boosting moves to take an unfair advantage. So I'm not too keen on my chances against Brock. I'm going to knock out this junior trainer. And, I'll tell you what, Porygon could have lost that battle. If that Sandshrew just used Scratch, Porygon would have lost. Alright, let's head back into Pewter Gym. So, I don't think this is going to be a win. No, I'll use Conversion. So now you see that Porygon's not getting much damage done from Tackle. Now, another issue with this is Porygon's Tackle PP at 35. Porygon's probably not going to have enough PP to actually get through this battle. And Geodude's already used enough Defense Curl that Sharpen's not actually doing any benefit. And yeah, Porygon's not going to win. It's almost out of HP already. Might get through Geodude. Or not. No, okay, just. But I mean, literally one hit from Onix and we're gone. That damage is with 6 Sharpens, which is not good. Porygon is not hitting Onix anywhere near hard enough. I'm going to have to level up. And there we go, I've run out of Tackle, so I can't win now. I'll use the potions if it's like absolutely necessary. Like if the run's taking like a stupid amount of time. But no, I'm going to go back to Viridian. Let's get Porygon's level up a little bit more. While I level up, let's see what could be difficult later in the game. I don't think Agatha or the Ghosts are going to be too much different because I can go to Saffron and I can get Psychic. And Psychic will do pretty well against the Ghosts. Porygon can learn Ice Beam, that's going to make him good against Erica. It's going to make him good against Bruno and Lance for the Elite Four. Some of the rivals Pokemon, his Pidgeot will be good with Ice Beam. Porygon can also learn Thunderbolt, so that's going to make him good against Lorelei. And also the Gyarados that you come up against in the Elite Four and the rivals Gyarados. And Porygon, he also has Tri-Attack, which is a normal base move, but Tri-Attack can actually, it can paralyze, freeze, and burn. like all depending on chance as well. Which, yeah, Tri-Attack's actually it's not a common move. I think, I could be wrong, but I think the only 3 Pokemon that learn it in Gen 1 is Porygon, Dodrio, and Mew. I could be wrong. There could be some other Pokemon that learn it, but as far as I know, it's just those 3. Well, those 3 are the only ones I know about. I'd be surprised if like a Clefable or something like that. Oh, actually, Doduo would probably learn it as well, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, not a very common move, but it's actually a pretty good move, so... Porygon, he can't learn Dig or Earthquake or Ground moves, so that... Ground moves are actually better against the Ghost types in Gen 1 because the Ghost types have really, really bad physical defense. Whereas they've got very good special, so if you use a Psychic move on them, they can actually tank the hit and then give you quite a nasty hit back. Where if you use Dig or Earthquake on them, usually it's 1-hit kill every time. So, alright, what have we got? We got Porygon at level 16. Should I try Brock again? Yeah, I think so. I'm thinking about it. My main concern is the PP. Because Porygon's only got 1 physical move. What level does it learn Psybeam? From memory, I think it was like level... Was it 18? I think Porygon might have learned... Actually, let me get to level 18. How much does it need? That's also the thing. If you're using a Pokemon that's only got normal moves, and you want to get by Brock without, you know, sort of using your potions during the battle or, you know, trying to use stat boosting moves, you do need to get to a pretty stupid level. So I'll avoid trying to battle trainers in Mount Moon so I don't overlevel Porygon too much. I can't remember. I think Psybeam might have been level 18, or it might have been like 23 or something. Let me have a look. So Porygon... I'm going to try Brock now. I think with Sharpen, Porygon should actually be able to do it. Alright, so we'll start with Conversion. Oh. Alright, let's sharpen up. So Conversion will preserve my HP a bit, and now that I'm level 17 I've got a bit more HP to play with, which is handy as well. Okay, Psybeam's level 23. And Tri-Attack is level 42, which is Porygon's other damaging move, but I can get a TM for that in Celadon City. Porygon's top 4 moves, I would say Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, and Tri-Attack. So, yeah, he has actually got a very good learn set. It's actually not that bad. You heard that crunch noise? That was my washing machine. Never known a washing machine to make that much noise. I'm sure there's something wrong with it. But it works, So, managed to get through Brock, as you saw. Had to use Sharpen, which I don't like, but we got through Brock, so it's not too bad. So, get rid of this guy's Caterpie and his Metapod. Alright, Mount Moon is... Mount Moon shouldn't be too bad. I don't think there's really anything in there that I need to be concerned with. Can Porygon learn Water Gun? I don't think so. Let me just check. No, didn't think it could. Occasionally weird Pokemon can learn moves you wouldn't think they'd normally learn. Like Rattata, for example, can learn Water Gun. Persian, for example, can learn Thunderbolt. What's another odd one? I think Chansey can learn Fire Blast, if that makes any sense. Did you know Magma and Electabuzz can learn Psychic? I didn't know that until recently. An Electabuzz run would actually be quite interesting because he only gets Quick Attack until like level 30. So getting through Brock will be like an absolute nightmare. Magma is not too bad. I think he starts off with Amber, which is decent against Brock because of Onix and Geodude's poor special stat. So yeah, Porygon's not going to have any issues getting through here, even though I got poisoned and don't really need the antidote, so I'll get rid of one. Alright, level 21, let me grab my Great Ball for my Spearow to trade for Ducks. The in-game trade for Farfetch'd. That'll do Cut and Fly. Porygon, I think I'll be better off battling Misty's trainers and getting to level 23 so I can use Psybeam on that Pidgeotto. Because that Pidgeotto is quite bulky, and if it hits with Sand Attack, you're gonna find that battle very difficult. Porygon, will it be able to beat Misty? If I've used Conversion, I would say yes, actually. Because the game will realise that I've used Conversion, and Starmie will just go for Tackle, although Porygon hasn't got enough health left. No. But to be fair, Porygon wasn't too far away from actually beating Misty, so I don't think Misty is going to be much of an issue. Let's try the rival without Psybeam. So he is doing decent. If he doesn't get a Sand... Oh, he got one, damn it. Oh, that one failed. So he's only had one Sand Attack hit. In theory, Porygon should win this. Let's get to Bulbasaur's type to reduce Vine Whip or anything like that. If Porygon can get the hits, it's only been hit by one Sand Attack. Look how many times it's missing. Like, in theory, you shouldn't be missing that much off one Sand Attack, but you do. Alright, there we go. So the rival, we were able to beat him without Psybeam. I'll do Misty afterwards. So now that we've got Psybeam, everything along here will just be an easy one-shot. Some of the hikers here might knock off them as well to grab that little bit of extra points. Nugget Bridge, you know what, that trainer at the very end where you gotta beat him and he's like, would you like to join Team Rocket? I really wanted to join Team Rocket when I was a kid, man. I tried losing to this trainer. I tried a few different methods to try to join Team Rocket, but it never worked. So I'll get rid of Sharpen for Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave causing paralysis could actually be very useful. Grab that Elixir. That's for later on against the Elite Four. Knock off that Onix. You know, I might actually... Should I try and beat Misty now? Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's heal. Yeah, I'm going to try Misty. Misty, we should be able to beat her now. Psybeam, yeah, Psybeam does quite a lot. It won't do much to Starmie because Starmie's part... Oh god, that Bubble Beam hit me for a lot of damage. Let's go to Starmie's... Oh, this isn't looking good. Although with Paralysis, Starmie's getting the full Paralysis quite a lot, and oof. There we go. So we did need a bit of luck from that Paralysis. Maybe a bit of a cheap way to win, but... they use Sand Attack on me, so take that. But strategically, using Thunder Wave on Starmie is usually tactically the best way to win against it, because Misty's Starmie is pretty bulky, pretty strong. There's a reason why I always use Starmie in Gen 1 runs, like when I'm just playing for myself. Like, Starmie is an absolute machine in this game. And did you know Starmie can learn Thunderbolt as well, which is... you wouldn't think it would, but it does. So we'll help out Bill. With Bill, you get the ticket to the SSN, which will move that guard out the way of that house. So this guy, he'll give you the TM for dig. Porygon doesn't learn dig, so it's not really any benefit to us. It doesn't, nah. So the TM for dig, this early in the game, in other generations, dig is base 80, but for some reason in this one, it's base 100. So dig is actually like a really good move in this game. Alright, let's get rid of the Pidgeys. Let's get rid of this guy Spearow and his Eradicate. Cool, so level 27, Porygon should be alright from here. It shouldn't have any problem with Erica because the Psybeam will do a lot of damage. Oops, didn't mean to go for conversion there. Can I just catch it straight up? Oh, paralyzed. It's paralyzed and a Great Ball. It broke out. What? Usually that Spearow gets caught like full health without being paralyzed. That's... jeez, I feel a bit hard done by there. Alright, I'll go grab the other one from the kitchen. I'm actually amazed Spearow broke out of that Great Ball. Like, every other run, like, if I paralyze it and throw a Great Ball, I don't think that's ever failed before. Alright. Let's paralyze this one. We'll tackle will kill it, so... what about at level 15? Oh! I think I'll just have to take my chance. Oh, my brain's good. Yeah, there we go. I'll try level 13. There we go. Alright. That's why I was running from the 15s. I'll get a level 13 one, paralyze it, throw the ball. That, like 99 times out of 100 will catch it. I'm amazed that other one didn't. Alright. Well, that was annoying. Alright, let's head back to SSN to battle. I should be able to beat the rival now. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Does Porygon learn Body Slam? I don't think so. I don't remember it learning Body Slam. It doesn't, no. Didn't think it did, but I thought I'd check anyway. I mean, Body Slam is such a... it's such a useful move at this stage of the game. Alright, let's get rid of Eradicate. Kadabra, I'll use Tackle. And Recover is very useful. So let's get rid of Conversion. Yeah, we'll get rid of Conversion. So Recover, super useful move, but when you get to the later stage of the game, I probably won't use it because I'm going to need an attack set to get through the Elite Four. Alright, we'll get Cut and teach that to Farfetch so I can get through to Surge's Gym and through Rock Tunnel, which... Rock Tunnel also shouldn't be too much problem because we have Psybeam. And having Psybeam through Rock Tunnel is very handy. That way you don't have to try and survive self-destructs against that hiker. God, I hate doing this. And the reason why I hate it is because it's 50-50. It'll be the one right next to it or be the one in the top left. And given it was there, I'm say it's... oh. So 50-50, it'll go to the top left or it will go to the one that's right next to the trash can. So yeah, it's part of the game's programming, just getting it bugged. That time it was in the top left. You literally just have to keep at it until you finally get it. So let me try top. Oh. Nothing irritates me more in this game than this bloody gym and its trash bin code. Come on, there it is. Alright. I'll try the one right next to it this time. Ah, finally. Yeah, it's completely random. There's no way of really controlling it or... Ah, I forgot to heal. Ah, crap. Ah, crud. Yeah, I'm gonna get knocked out. Yeah, I'll just use it for a store. And I've been paralyzed again. Thunderbolt. No, it should win. Porygon should win. Yes, good. No, Porygon is allowed to use full restore because I forgot to heal. And now we can learn Thunderbolt. Get rid of Thunder Wave, not really using it. Alright, let's heal up, and after this, alright, we head off to Rock Tunnel, which you don't need Flash to get through. Let's just one-shot your Butterfree with Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's also useful for Rock Tunnel because Slowpoke are quite bulky and can actually hit you with Confusion, which can, one, confuse your Pokemon, but also do a fair chunk of damage. Porygon's typing is just normal, so it gets full damage from a Confusion attack as well, which I don't really want. Alright, through the grass. Let's save in here. Grab a super potion from the wall there. Alright, let's beat him. Psybeam on Cubone, we'll use Thunderbolt on Slowpoke. Everything in here, it should be easy win. I don't see Porygon having much problem getting through Rock Tunnel. Just use Thunderbolt on the Slowpoke and use Psybeam on pretty much everything else. Probably should be using Tackle. I probably shouldn't be wasting my Psybeam. Now that I think about it. Now the thing is, I'm not exactly sure where the hikers are standing here, and and I run into him. When I always play this, I always get Flash, and so I'm not 100% sure where that hiker's standing. But Porygon getting a couple of extra levels here probably isn't a bad thing either, because I anticipate a pretty difficult battle with Rival in Saffron City. He should be easy in Pokemon. Oh, that didn't knock Geodude out. Well, I'm lucky he didn't go for... Man, I'm lucky they did not go for self-destruct. Porygon... there we go, easy. Porygon... It would have survived one against Graveler, but it wouldn't have survived one against all three. Now, if all three of them used self-destruct, Porygon wouldn't have made it through. Not like Magikarp did. Magikarp literally tanked all three self-destructs, because when I went through my run with Magikarp, it was like level 50 or 60 or something by this stage. I still have PTSD from doing that one. Alright, let's head down to Lavender Town. Let's heal up. And I'll do the rival battle in here now. Geodude still outspeeds Porygon. And so does Gyarados. It hit me hard then too. Of course it did. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, Kadabra managing to disable my Recover. Porygon still manages to win, but I went to use Recover, Kadabra outspared, used Disable, and it's a 1 in 4 chance on this. In other gens, Disable will disable the move you just used. In this, it's just random. It just picks one of your moves and it just disables it. So like, yeah, completely 100% random. Alright, I think I might just battle her. Battle an extra trainer or two just to... Because Porygon's doing well now, I don't anticipate it doing well after we sort of like get to Saffron. Alright, knock out Voltorb, get rid of Magnemite. Alright, let's head down through the underground and head over to Celadon City. Always like Celadon City. I always like this part of the game. This is where the game really breaks open and you get access to most of the world map, which is nice. Let's go get Fly. Alright, with Fly we can save time. We don't have to walk back to cities. And what do I want to do first? Let me go and get some better moves for Porygon. I'm going to get Ice Beam. And I'm going to get Tri-Attack, which might be the first time I've decided to get Tri-Attack out of the vending machine and give it to a girl that trades cheap drinks for expensive TMs. Alright, let's go to the top floor. Alright, the fresh water you can exchange. I don't remember if it was lemonade or soda pop. I think it was lemonade. Alright, there's Ice Beam. Tri-Attack, yeah, cool. Alright, TM49 for Tri-Attack for Porygon, so I don't have to wait till level 42. Let's get rid of Tackle. And Ice Beam. Let's get rid of Recover, because I'm not using it, and I don't want to get rid of Thunderbolt or Psybeam. Well, actually, I'm going to go to Saffron. I'm going to get Psychic anyway, so... And that will probably be the learn set that I stick with Porygon. You know, I shouldn't need Psychic for Erica. Psybeam should be fine. So let's go give Erica a battle. Porygon should be able to do it from here. Shouldn't have a problem. Alright, cut down the tree. So Ice Beam should do most of her Pokemon in as well. Psybeam's also effective, but Ice Beam as well is also very, very good. Victory Bell's outspeeding me, and it's using Wrap, and I'm also poisoned. That was... Froze Tangler. Alright, so what was happening there? Because Porygon's quite slow, that Victory Bell was outspeeding me. Wrap in Gen 1 is the most broken move almost in the history of Pokemon. So what happens is when you get wrapped on this, you know in other gens when you get wrapped and you just get hurt by it every turn? In Gen 1 it stops your attack and you can't attack, or like you can switch out when you're in wrap in this. But literally Wrap will stop your attack. It will go for a random amount of turns between 2 and 5, and if you're poisoned, you'll also get poison damage each time. Now, when Wrap ends, the turn count starts over again, and because that Victory Bell's outspeeding me, if it uses Wrap again, I get frozen again, and I have to wait until the Wrap ends, and I also keep accumulating poison damage. So that's what actually happened there. If you use Wrap and Toxic, you're pretty much guaranteed a win. Like, Wrap's not the most accurate move, thank God, but it's still enough. Like, it does... Wrap can do an extraordinary amount of damage for a move that's like base 15 power. So let's grab the lift key. Let's head back up the stairs. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Where am I going? Yep, here we go. All right. You do a few runs of this, it starts to deteriorate your brain. You feel like you're going insane. Alright, let's head up to the lift. B4 floor, B4F, sorry, is where Giovanni is. We can use Ice Beam against Sandshrew. Ekans, let's use Psybeam. Sand Slash, Ice Beam, cool. Same with this guy, Ekans, Sandshrew, Ice Beam. Psybeam on Arbok, easy win. Giovanni won't be any difficulty. He's got rock, ground types, Kangaskhan, not really any. It's not going to be any issue. Let's try a Tri-Attack. Yeah, Tri-Attack's good, man. Tri-Attack is a very good move. What's it? I think it's either base 70 or base 80. I think it might be... No, I think it might be 70. I don't know. Yeah. Tri-Attack is... Okay, it's base 80. And has a 20% chance of paralyzing, burning, or freezing the target. So yeah, Tri-Attack, being at base 80 and having that 20% chance to inflict one of those stats, it's actually, particularly freeze, is actually like pretty good. And so I was just looking at my phone. I just have to. I got a I think I just got a bot try and send a friend request. As it happens, you know, the ones you get, just those accounts that you know, like, are so blatantly fake. So let's head through Lavender Town, that little healing pad. Porygon's fine in here. Psychic is probably gonna one-hit kill all the ghosts that Porygon will encounter. And let's go down and defeat Marowak, depart the mother Marowak to the afterlife. Quite a sad story, really. Quite heavy for like a kid's game as well. Oops, I didn't mean to use Psychic there. Alright, get some easy wins against these rockets. These rockets are actually like lower level than your rival battle, so they're not really any... They never really give you any grief. Maybe the Zubat if you get confused, but that's about it, so... Alright, now that we've got the Poker Flute, we can go on through to... We can go through to Fuchsia City. I'm going to try Erica again. Not happy that she got the win in the last battle. Oops, didn't mean to battle her, but that's fine. That trainer had to suffer because Erica won the last battle. That's the way I see that. Alrighty. Alright, let's see how we go this time with Porygon. Ice Beam is at 1 kill now, 10 levels higher. It isn't, which goes to show just how good Victory Bell is. Yeah, Victory Bell is actually pretty good in Gen 1. Very bulky for grass. Oh, it's grass poison. Vileplume, that was a crit, but Vileplume, no, Victory Bell is actually a bit bulkier than Vileplume. From past experience of using them both, I actually thought Victory Bell was always just a little bit over Vileplume. Vileplume is actually pretty good. Vileplume's not a bad Pokemon, but it's really, really slow. And that speed decrement's actually what kind of destroys it. Like, I don't mean like just slow, I mean it's very slow. Alright, let's beat... Ooh. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan have both outsped Porygon. Thankfully Psychic one-hit shots both of them, but... Yeah, Porygon's speed is really, really detrimental to it doing a solo run. Alright. Get rid of this trainer. He blocks one of the easier entrances to get through to to your rival. Alright, I do need to get the card key. There's an elixir in that tree, which is good for the Elite Four. Psychic on Arbok. And come down here and get the card key. Man, when I was a kid, it took me ages to figure out how to get through this. Like, I spent like multiple hours just ending up in the most random floors, trying to use those warp panels to find out where to go. Yeah, it's also simple now when you're an adult and you do this again. Alright, battle this rocket. Oh, didn't mean to go for Psychic. I'll put Tri Attack on the top. Let's heal up again, because I know Porygon's going to need to be at full strength to beat the rival. Because he is one of the tougher battles in the game. Alright, so you send out Pidgeot. Let's use Thunderbolt. I really didn't want to get hit by Sand Attack or Dragon Rage. The reason why Porygon lost to Gyarados is Sand Attack. But Porygon also just isn't fast enough. In theory, I could catch a water Pokemon and go to Cinnabar, but I don't want to. Alright, let's try Ice Beam, try and get a freeze. Alright, I didn't get Sand Attack that time, so that's good. So Thunderbolt will be a one hit against Gyarados. Growlithe, I think I'll go for Tri Attack. Yeah, Tri Attack will knock off Growlithe. Alakazam, Tri Attack as well. Tri Attack is a physical based move in this. Venusaur, Ice Beam. Oops. I didn't mean to use Tri Attack. I just misclicked it again. Oh well. Well, there you saw. For example, Porygon, if it uses Ice Beam there, it beats Venusaur. I'm going to go battle Koga. The rival can wait. I'm also thinking ahead. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Sabrina yet. Porygon's being outsped, which means it's going to be outsped by Sabrina's Pokemon, and Sabrina's Pokemon are going to hit it really, really hard. So I might actually... Yeah, I think that's a better option, is to come down here, beat Koga first, then beat the rival and Sabrina. Because Porygon is going to need a bit more health. It's not going to outspeed Sabrina's Alakazam for a while. It'd probably have to be like in the level mid-50s or so to be able to do that. Alright, Psychic on Muck. Koga shouldn't be an issue. Wheezing, even if it used Self-Destruct, it shouldn't knock Porygon. Oh, with an attack boost it might. Oh, I tell you what, if Porygon got knocked out there, I've still got Ducks in the party, so technically, Porygon wouldn't have beaten Koga. Yeah. Which is something which I do forget about a lot when I reach here. I have to try and remember. Sorry. I get tired doing this. You think this would be like easy, but it's mentally taxing doing ones like this. But no, I do need to try and remember to take Ducks or Lapras out of the party when I do Koga's battle. So, we'll come through Safari Zone. Let's go on down and pick up Gold Teeth for the Warden. You exchange that for Strength. We'll get Surf from this guy. Oh yeah, I still need to get Lapras. Alright, back to Saffron. Let's battle the rival. Alright. First floor, second floor, well technically third, because the ground floor is the first floor. Alright, he's not going to outspeed Pidgeot. Let's... Thunderbolt doesn't one-shot either. I probably should have went for Ice Beam against Pidgeot. Let's try attack Growlithe. And we're not going to win. Oh, one hit on Alakazam. Ice Beam on Vent. No, Razor Leaf will knock me out. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, brain fart. That's right, I don't have Lapras. I think I'll just keep fighting the rival. Even if I lose a couple more times, just boost Porygon's level that little bit until it finally gets... again, I should have used Ice Beam. Thunderbolt will knock out Gyarados easily. Because I got hit by a Sand Attack, I'm missing as well. I didn't even get past Alakazam that time. This rival battle is probably the most irritating of the game. His level jump is like it's like the last time you battle him isn't that long ago in the game, and his Pokemon are in the mid-20s. And now he's like high 30s to 40s. Gyarados keeps hitting me with Hydro Pump too, which is somewhat unlucky because Hydro Pump's not a 100% accurate move. Oh, I went for Tri-Attack, I didn't mean to. Actually, can it do it with 2? It can do it with Tri-Attack, okay. That's cool. I like the fact that I didn't have to use Ice Beam to get through his Venusaur. Yeah, I could have... Well, it doesn't really matter what starter Pokemon the rival used because Porygon, Ice Beam is super effective against Charizard because remember Fire doesn't resist Ice in this gen. Thunderbolt would also be effective against Charizard and Blastoise. Ice Beam's effective against Venusaur. I mean, Porygon's got a move that's super effective against all 3 starters. And, ooh. Oh crap, I didn't mean to battle him. Ah, Porygon just got knocked out. Oops. Ah well, doesn't matter. Just halves the money, which I don't have, which I don't need anyway. That's fine. Alright, with the rival beaten, I was on the way back to that nurse, but it doesn't matter now. Alright, let's get Lapras. And let's go in to defeat Giovanni. He's not going to be difficult. Ice Beam, Psychic it's probably going to one-shot all of his Pokemon. Might not one-shot Kangaskhan. No. But no, it did a little bit of damage to me then too. Alright, get rid of Rhyhorn and Nidoqueen. Psychic didn't one-shot Nidoqueen either. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Just gonna get rid of a couple of bag items. I need to pick up a couple. Cool. Alright, let's head over to Cinnabar Island. Should I do Sabrina? Yeah, let's attempt Sabrina. I don't think Porygon will win, but it's worth an attempt. Just let's see how Porygon does at this stage. So I'm only going to go for Tri-Attack. There's no point using a special base move against her Pokemon. They've got a lot more special than what they do defense. Besides Venomoth, Psychic, Ice Beam. It's doing a lot of damage and it's just paralyzed me as well. I'm going to have to go for Ice Beam. I'm going to have to hope for a freeze, but I'm not going to get it. Psywave will knock me out. So, you know what? I think Porygon could do it, but let's go to... What in the world? She's standing on the door. I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Oh, what do you know? Never seen that before. I guess she... I guess the door's still like a tile you can walk on. It just doesn't activate the... like the portal. So she didn't actually enter the house. Huh. Now this is one of my least favourite parts of the game. The encounter rate is stupidly high. I could buy a repel, but it's fine. I do have my speed up toggle on the controller. Ugh, I'm only taking a few steps at a time and getting an encounter. In here you can get Magma, you can get Ponyta, you can get Grimer. Ponyta and Vulpix. Growlithe doesn't appear in this gen. He does in red. He also doesn't appear in... I need to press that switch. Yeah, you can get Wild Muck in here as well. Muck pay pretty good experience. This is actually a pretty decent spot to train if you need to level up a bit. Ponytas give out about 600 or so experience as well. Alright, let's grab the secret key. I don't have any escape ropes left. I'll have to remember that for future plays. I hate this building. Escape rope or dig can get you straight out of here. This is why Paris is often caught by others who have done runs like this. Paris can learn dig and cut, which is quite handy. But it's not too bad. It only takes a minute to get out of here. It's fine. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go heal. Wait, do I need to? I might as well, just in case. Blaine shouldn't be too difficult, but in saying that, I haven't actually got any moves that are super effective against him, so Blaine might actually be a bit more difficult than I'm anticipating. Get through all these quiz doors. Alrighty. I think I'll only go for Tri-Attack. Porygon's physical attack's probably better. Oh, then again, Psychic's quite strong. Let's try. Yeah, I think Tri-Attack will be better. Oh, it's lucky it missed that Fire Spin, actually. Super Potion. That's good. Another Super Potion. Arcanine. Yes, Blaine will sometimes go for Super Potion. And Raw, which is useless. Another Super Potion. That... Oof, almost. And another Raw. Bit of a lackluster last battle. Arcanine does no Fire Blast, but at the end of the day, I don't control the AI. So I'll just take the win. Let's head over to... back to Saffron to see if we can beat Sabrina now. Oops, didn't mean to battle her. Let's just use Psychic on Castley. Level 50. Level 50 we should be able to beat Sabrina. Alright, Tri-Attack. One hit on Kadabra. Mr. Mime. Oh, I didn't one hit. Thunderbolt on Venomoth. Why isn't Ice Beam super effective against Venomoth? Oops, I went for Ice Beam. Meant to go for Tri-Attack. As you see, Tri-Attack does a lot more damage. That's because Alakazam's got bad defense. Good special. Alright, so Sabrina wasn't too difficult in the end. We weren't too much higher than her in terms of level. Alright, let's heal up and let's go and battle Giovanni. Giovanni's not going to be any problem. He's pretty easy. A lot of his Pokemon are ground types. Actually, I think all of them are ground type, which are going to be weak against Ice Beam. This guy's got a Machoke and a Machop, and we can get Psychic. Alright, let's get our PP back. To be honest, I probably don't need to. It's more of out of habit that I heal. I almost don't think about it. I just skip forward to the Pokemon Center. Alright, Giovanni. He might outspeed with some of these Pokemon, but I don't see him being any problem. Dugtrio will outspeed, but it'll only go for Growl, that's fine. Psychic is stronger than Ice Beam. Oh wait, is Ice Beam 95 or is Psychic 95? No, I think Ice Beam might be base 95. And Psychic is base 90. I get them mixed up. I can't remember which is which. I think Psychic is base 95. Sorry, Ice Beam is base 95. Psychic is base 90. Either way, it doesn't matter. Giovanni was an easy win. Now, this rival battle, I'm not looking forward to. I think he's going to be quite difficult. Alright, let's go for Thunderbolt. Okay, let's use Ice Beam. Probably should use Ice Beam against Pidgeot again as well. Thunderbolt will one-shot Gyarados, that's fine. Let's use Tri-Attack against Growlithe. Alakazam, Tri-Attack, Reflect will gain armor. That'll make my physical moves do half their damage. And I didn't want to get hit by Psychic there. Oops, I meant to go for... I actually double misclicked on Tri-Attack. I wanted to go for Ice Beam. But that, even with Ice Beam, I don't think Porygon would have got the win against Venusaur there unless it got a freeze. Alright, froze Pidgeot, so that's... we didn't lose any health on that. Gyarados needs a Thunderbolt. Let's use Tri-Attack against Growlithe. Tri-Attack against Alakazam. Got hit by Psychic again. Alright, let's go for... alright, Poison Powder's good. Let's use Ice Beam. How much does Ice Beam do against... oh, just over half. Razor... oh, it missed! Oh, that's lucky. That's very lucky. Razor Leaf, no doubt, would have knocked Porygon out. Razor Leaf is... accuracy is 95, so it does have a slight chance to miss. 5% chance. Not very high, but I think it's about time Porygon got some luck. So he can get through his run. Now the Elite Four, I'm getting the feeling that's actually going to be quite tough. It's mainly because of Porygon's speed. It's against Agatha is what I'm most worried about, because with Gengar, Haunter, and Golbat all going to outspeed Porygon, they're going to have chances to use all their their Confuse Ray, their Nightshade, you know, their Hypnosis. Porygon's going to be susceptible to getting hit by that, which isn't going to be fun. I did, yeah, I forgot to give him his gold teeth. I got to the start of Victory Road and then I remembered. Alright, let's head back and have to do the walk again. That's not too bad. Alright. I don't know why, I always forget to give the Warden his gold teeth. Like, I've done that in nearly every run. I've forgotten to get the actual HM itself for strength. Alright, let's head back into Victory Road. What level will Porygon need to beat the Elite Four? I reckon he'll need to be at least around like 65 or so. I don't think he'll do it straight away. I reckon he'll need a few attempts. And yeah, it's mainly Agatha that's going to be the difficulty. Let's use strength. I always hated doing this on cartridge. Victory Road on this game is actually quite long compared to others. Yeah. Sorry, I keep yawning. It's a relaxed. But I'll be completely honest. I don't know what day it is. I think it's Friday. In fact, I don't know. I set an alarm so I know it's Saturday. I go to work at the airport from Sunday to Tuesday, and on the other 4 days I either teach guitar or I play and do YouTube stuff. What day of the week it is becoming less and less relevant for me. Alright, we are through Victory Road. Let's grab that for restore. Oh, there we go again. And alright, let's get rid of our money because I know I'm going to lose a few times. Let's heal up. Let's put Lapras in the box. Ducks and Lapras in the box. Alright, Porygon, here we go. Porygon should do okay against Lorelite. You see its stats, its speed is dreadful. It's actually got slightly better special than physical attack, so let's prioritize. Thunderbolt's barely doing half against Dugong. Thunderbolt should do one hit against Cloyster. Good hit against Slowbro. Jinx, I'll have to use Tri-Attack. Jinx's defense is really, really bad, and bloody Lapras. Jeez, it didn't even do. It'll need 3 hits to get over Lapras. I'm going to get it to level 60. I know it's not going to get through Lapras for a little bit. Oh, it wasn't a one-shot against Cloyster. That must be a range? Or did I must have crit in the first battle against Cloyster then. There we go. We get through Lorelei fairly easy at level 60. Bruno, easy strategy. Oh, actually, if Bruno's Hitmonlee hit a kick... Wow, Psychic didn't knock Machamp out. Even though Special is Porygon's better stat, its Special still isn't that high. Like, it's level 60 and it's only just over the 100, so it's nothing to really boast about, is it? This is the battle I'm worried about. Yeah. As you saw, because Porygon isn't outspeeding Golbat, Golbat's got all the time in the world to hit Confuse Ray. Gengar can hit Nightshade, it can hit Confusion itself, it can hit Sleep. So I think Porygon is actually going to have to be able to outspeed Agatha's Pokemon to get the win, otherwise it's going to be solely luck if Porygon manages to get the win. Alright, Ice Beam on Onix, Psychic on Hitmonchan, Mega Punches, and yeah, oh wow. Porygon's actually lost to Bruno, and it's Hitmonlee using High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick actually does quite a lot of damage. So it's not very often that you lose to Bruno, but with a Pokemon like, well, any sort of normal type, if it gets kicked by Hitmonlee, it's probably going to get done in one hit. Alright, so Lorelei's easy. Lorelei can sometimes be the more difficult one, especially if you're using a water type and you don't have any moves to damage. Alright, Psychic. Alright, he went for an X defend that time. That's good. Let's Ice Beam Onyx. Machamp is still a 2-hit KO with Psychic. Now Agatha. She's a tricky one. Let's use Psychic. Gengar went for Dream Eater. That's good. Psychic 1 hit, but it was a crit. I don't think it's a 1 hit without the critical hit. Alright, let's use Ice Beam on Golbat. It's still not 1 hit kill on him. And it needs to be. Let's use Psychic on Haunter. Good, Porygon. Good. Super Potion, that's not too bad. It's better than Nightshade. And it's hitting Confusion. Alright, this should knock out Haunter. Will we outspeed Arbok? No, Porygon's paralyzed. Dream Eater, that's not bad. Oh, it's about a 2-hit. Yeah, it's a 2-hit kill for Gengar. Nightshade, you know, does the same amount of damage as the level. Alright, let's use Thunderbolt on Gyarados, which uses Hyper Beam and does almost half my health. That's not good. Okay, Porygon's outspeeding Dragonair. It won't outspeed Aerodactyl. Ice Beam doesn't one-shot Aerodactyl. Ice Beam's 4 times effective against it too. And it's hit with Hyper Beam. Fantastic. I got knocked out by Aerodactyl. Jeez, I am stunned that Aerodactyl survived that Ice Beam. 4 times weak. Which really says a lot about Aerodactyl. So Lorelei's easy now at this level. I'm running out of 4 restores as well. Alright, let's battle Bruno. So Bruno, yeah, I'm outspeeding. I think I'm outspeeding all of his Hitmonlee and his Hitmonchan. I think I'm outspeeding them now. Still not outspeeding Gengar. I'm going to use the Poker Flute. I am going to keep using the Poker Flute. Stop putting me to sleep. Cheap. That's what you are. Cheap. And your Confusion and your Sleep stat. Alright, let's use Ice Beam against Golbat. Okay, Agatha switched it back out. And switch it back out again. Alright, I might need to save some of my PP. There we go. Used a Super Potion and then Thunderbolt didn't knock it out. Psychic didn't knock out Haunter. I'm going to run out of Psychic TM. I'm going to have to use something else against Arbok. Use Tri Attack. Alright, Psychic against Gengar. 2 will knock it out. So, in theory, Porygon should win against Agatha most of the time. It's just that first Gengar that just kept using Hypnosis. And Hypnosis is like 50%. So the fact that it hit... I got hit by Hyper Beam again by Gyarados. 2 Dragonair outspeed. I'm not going to outspeed Aerodactyl. It's going to use Supersonic. I'm going to get hit Confusion. It's going to kill me with Hyper Beam. So pretty much an exact repeat of what happened last time against Aerodactyl. Alright, I need to get some more 4 restores. I don't think Porygon's too far away, although that last rival battle might be a bit of a trick as well. The hardest Pokemon against the rival is going to be that Alakazam. That Alakazam's probably going to outspeed me and it's going to hit hard. It's going to hit hard and it's going to hit mean. Alright, Bruno should be easy at this level. Fissure shouldn't be able to hit Porygon because it's faster than Machamp. sleep again. I'm confused. Like, Gengar has just so many bad effects it hits you with. Even though me using the Poker Flute might be a bit cheap, Gengar constantly spamming and hitting Hypnosis is a bit cheap, so fair's fair. Good, Arbok's not any issue. I've only got one Psychic left, Gengar's used Toxic. Oh, crit, okay, with a crit it's a one-hit kill. Without a crit, that wouldn't be a one-hit kill yet. Alright, Lance, let's use Thunderbolt. Okay, Porygon just outsped Gyarados. I don't know if that was a speed tie or not, but now that I'm not getting... I don't outspeed Aerodactyl, but it goes to Supersonic, which isn't too bad. I still get hit in Confusion. Takedown's fine. Again, hit in Confusion. Bite. There we go. Agility's fine. Ice Beam should be one shot against Dragonite. Don't know if the critical hit mattered, but I don't think Dragonite would have... I don't think Dragonite would have taken that Ice Beam. I forgot to use... I forgot to use an Elixir. Geez, Thunderbolt doesn't one-hit kill. Ice Beam might have then. Alright, Tri Attack. So Alakazam did use Reflect. Let's Ice Beam right on, that's easy. Gyarados used Hyper Beam, it's done a lot of damage. Arcanine, I haven't got anything that's super effective against Arcanine. I'll have to go for Tri Attack. I've got 32 health for Venusaur. This Porygon's going to have to get very lucky to get a win. And it doesn't. Mega Drain, will that... probably will. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, if I get a freeze here, I will actually win. I didn't get a freeze. No. If I got a freeze, that would have been an unfortunate... Oh, is it? It's a 10% chance, so it's always part of like the... part of the move being as good as it is, I guess. Still, Porygon's very close. It's very, very close. There we go. Full health against Lorelei. Not bad. Alright, let's do in Bruno. Bruno's the easiest at this stage. He's outspeeding everything. Everything's... Muchamp's almost a one-hit kill. Let's save a Psychic Team and go for Tri Attack. Agatha, do we outspeed Gengar? No. Withdraws Gengar and goes for Golbat. Psychic gets a critical hit. Confuse Ray is bad. Nightshade is bad. Hitting Confusion again and again. There we go, we knock out Gengar. It's amazing how much damage you take from Confusion in this game. Toxic isn't too bad if I can get 2 Psychics in to knock Gengar out, and Dream Eater. So a Nightshade would have knocked me out. Hypnosis, oh well, I was already poisoned, so really it was just a 1 in 4 to avoid Nightshade. So Lance, I won't outspeed Aerodactyl, it fails with Supersonic. Otherwise everything for Lance is a one-hit kill. One-hit KO, cool. Alright, we are back at red. I will remember to use an Elixir this time. Porygon could do it here. Oh, he's gone for Sky Attack. Will Thunderbolt one-hit kill? It will. Alright, Alakazam, let's use Tri Attack. It's hit me with Psychic. Even like 15 levels higher, it's still not outspeeding Alakazam. That's insane. Alright, we outspeed Gyarados, which is good, so we won't get hit by Hyper Beam. Do we outspeed Arcanine? Ooh, I went for Psychic. I actually misclicked. I went to go for Tri-Attack, but Porygon does have better... Nah, Tri-Attack's gonna be better. Arcanine's got pretty good special as well. And I'm burnt. Alright. Venusaur goes for Growth. That'll raise its special, but Ice Beam... Don't get a freeze. Porygon loses health. Venusaur goes for Growth again. Ice Beam won't knock it out. It'll knock me out with any attack move from here. What's it doing? Oh, I don't want to win like this. Oh, I'm going to win. I've hit with Ice Beam. Oh, what's Venusaur doing? It can't use Growth 3 times in a row. Oh, I don't feel very fulfilled with the victory like that. That's such a anticlimactic finish because Venusaur just didn't fight. Nah, you know what? Porygon, get back in there. Let's heal you up. So Porygon's got the win. You can click off the video now if you haven't already, but it's hard to sit through a whole thing of this. I know it's interesting, but they are an hour to an hour and a half long. I'm not happy with that victory. I want Porygon to... I want him to do it one more time. Just more for me than anything, because Porygon got a really, I don't want Porygon to win like that. Porygon's too... Well, it's not that good, but... Yeah, come on. One more time. Come on, Porygon. Get a decisive victory. Because that victory has a quotation mark next to it. Come on, Porygon. Leave it with no doubt. Leave it with absolutely no doubt that you have done this run. And got a clean victory, not just an extremely lucky victory. Good. Knock out Bruno. Good, use Psychic. One hit on Machamp. Very nice. Do you outspeed Gengar now? You're 20 levels higher and you still don't outspeed Gengar. Which says a lot about Porygon's speed. Thunderbolt hits Golbat for one hit. Psychic. It's really just Gengar and Golbat that are outspeeding Porygon. Alright, let's heal you up. Alright. You should be able to outspeed Gyarados now, at least. There's Thunderbolt. Good. Ice Beam. The only thing you probably won't outspeed Aerodactyl, but Takedown misses. Alright. That's all one hit. That's fine. Alright, let's use an Elixir. You're full health. Cool. Elixir. Alright, let's go, Porygon. I want you to get a decisive victory. Come on, Venusaur. Actually fight this time. Alright, Pidgeot's gone for Sky Attack. Thunderbolt will be one hit. Alakazam hits with Psybeam. Tri-Attack is good. That's a one-hit kill. Ice Beam that right on down. Thunderbolt the Gyarados. Tri-Attack for Arcanine. It's good. We're about half health for Venusaur. Alright, Ice Beam. It's going to be 2-hit KO. Venusaur wants to go for Solar Beam. Will Porygon survive Solar Beam? Thunderbolt shouldn't knock it out. It doesn't. Alright, does it survive Solar Beam? It does. Alright, that's decisive. Knock it out, Porygon. Let's go home. Yeah, I chose to get hit by Solar Beam and use Thunderbolt there. I wanted to see how much damage Solar Beam did. Alright, Porygon, that's decisive. You are now the champion. You're in the Hall of Fame twice now. The asterisk one no longer counts. Good win. So Porygon wasn't too bad, but he wasn't fantastic either, was he? He was so-so. What's his final stats? Yeah, as you see, his stats aren't fantastic. But nevertheless, his learn set's pretty good. He was an okay run. He's not going to be anywhere near the best, but he also wasn't the worst. So Porygon, well done. Good win. Let's sign off. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next playthrough. Take care.